So, Chapter 12 of Baki Rahen has just released, and Jack Hanma is getting the most disrespectful I've seen an anime character be in a while. But before I get into today's chapter, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about Jack Hanma? Who do you think he's gonna fight next? And if you're interested with interacting with me, the community, showing off your art, or maybe even self-promoting, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description box below. And today's chapter is named Willing to Risk Great Bloodshed, and off of that title alone, that's how you know Baki Rahen is about to get good. And on the first panel, we pick up where we left off from last chapter. Kosho used this move called Slashing Fist, and Jack Hanma's entire torso was cut all up. Jack's blood was literally just consistently gushing out of his body, and this is the reason that Kosho is called the man made of weapons, from his hands to his feet. Kosho's entire body is pretty much just a bunch of weapons, and it's damn near a criminal possession for him to just simply be walking around. And then Kosho went in and landed an attack called the Slashing Wave Attack, and with Kosho's both fist and feet sharpened, he had cut Jack Hanma up even more, and the crowd was just left stunned. They were like, what's he holding? There's no way he's barehanded. He must have a knife somewhere. And Baki was in the crowd watching this fight, and he actually complimented Kosho, saying he had honed his body even more since those two have last fought, which was way back in the original Baki. And then Kosho yet again put his stance up, and this was seemingly a disastrous situation for Jack Hanma. I mean, he's bleeding everywhere, but even though he had stab wounds covering almost his entire body, he did not care in the slightest, and he in fact took a striking stance designated for demobilization. And we as readers need to remember, the beast himself, the goat of biting, Jack Hanma, is also a striker with few shortcomings. Jack Hanma can throw hands, and he's actually really strong at kicking too. And Jack then threw his first attacks of this fight. Jack had thrown a couple jabs that Kosho quickly evaded. The crowd, Katsumi, and even Dappo were impressed by Kosho's insane speed. Jack then threw another kick, which Kosho also dodged. It appears Kosho's gymnastic type of fighting style is actually helping him quite a bit in this fight. And Kosho, while being mid-air, kicked Jack Hanma right on his left cheek, which seems to have made Jack Hanma mad. And Kosho then began attempting to bombard Jack Hanma with attacks in the form of a fast and heavy attack. But Jack Hanma just tanked these hits and actually grabbed Kosho's hand. And for a second, Kosho was like, wow, this is so respectful of Jack. A handshake? Wow. But then Jack Hanma had this evil grin on his face and said, hey little dude, you're so soft. Jack Hanma really hit that Sukuna smile though, and rightfully so. This provoked Kosho, and he took it personally. But then, Kosho's face looked blank. It was as if he had seen a ghost. But it was no ghost. It was Jack Hanma nibbling on his shoulder. And this honestly might be the downfall of Kosho. We all know Kosho for his crazy flexibility, acrobatics, techniques, and all that. But I know for a fact that Jack Hanma is physically way stronger than Kosho. And if Jack Hanma can get a clinch on him, then in my opinion, the fight might as well be over. And also, Kosho now has a time limit due to Jack biting a piece of his shoulder off. And if the fight doesn't end before that time limit, then Kosho may actually die. That'd be a crazy way to start off Baki Rahen. The Korean scans for the next chapter, chapter 13, should release on February 1st if there are no breaks next week. But that's gonna be all for this week's chapter. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of today's chapter, as well as who you think Jack Hanma will fight next. Me personally, I think it actually may be Hanayama. But that's just a theory. Jack Hanma may not even fight Hanayama, but we should get to see his next opponent in the next 2 chapters hopefully. And if you enjoyed today's video and would like to support me, you can leave a like and subscribe. It's completely free on your end and helps me out way more than you may think. And once again, if you're interested with interacting with me, the community, showing off your art, or maybe even self-promoting, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description box below. And also, if you'd like to see any of the colored manga panels that I use in videos like these, or any manga panels that I just color in general, then you can follow my Instagram that can be found in the description box below. But that's gonna be all for today's video, and thank you guys for all the support. We're about to hit 2K. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!